Hi guys, welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I'm going to do a small guide about Dragon and we'll cover all you need to know in order to clear the dungeon from the moment that you start the game until end game. But before we do that, just a quick reminder, if you like my videos and want to support me, please subscribe to the channel, like and comment down below. Now let's get into it. So Dragon is basically gonna be the dungeon that you guys are gonna farm the most in this game. Because of the gear that you can get from here. You can get accuracy set, which is quite useful, especially for the champions that are placing debuffs. Space set is the best set in the game. Lifesteal set, it's one of the most used sets in clan boss especially, but you can use it anywhere else in the game as well. You can get days or sleep sets. You can get frost set as well, Stalwalker, Avenging, Toxic, or Destroyer set from here. So like I said, basically this dungeon will be your main dungeon to farm later on the game as well. But before we start showing off some teams, let's go first of all and talk about the dragon's abilities. So the dragon has all the bosses in the game. They are have a passive, and the dragon is immune to stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, block cooldown skills, fear, to fear, debuffs. Also immune to HP exchange effects, HP balance effect, cooldown increase effects as well. The dragon A1, let's say, it's called Swipe, attacks all enemies and places a 50% decrease attack debuffs for 2 turns. Is A2, let's say, Wall of Fire, attacks all enemies, places 5% poisonous debuff for 3 turns, and place a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns on a 3 turn cooldown. So the dragon has A3 called Inhale, fully depletes the target turn meter, unlocking a secret skill, Scourge. So Scourge attacks all enemies, places a stun debuff for 1 turn. This skill will be locked and hidden again if the dragon takes enough damage while this skill is unlocked. So basically what it says down here, if you look at the image, all the purple space on the dragon's health needs to be dealt as a damage before his end of the turn, else he's gonna do AoE on everybody and he's gonna stun all the team. Once he's done all the team, he's gonna do a wall of fire, basically placing weaken and poison on all the team. So now that we know what the dragon will do, let's have a look at what we need in order to defeat him. So in order to defeat the dragon, we will need the following types of champions. We will need someone to place poisons in order to avoid his inhale and to avoid scorch, basically to avoid to get stunned by the dragon. We'll need someone to cleanse and heal as well, to cleanse any debuffs from the dragon, like poisons or weakening. We need someone to boost our tool meter. We need as well champions to help us on the waves in order to stun everybody, or to sleep them, or even to freeze them to make our journey to the dragon easier. Also, we'll need someone to have defense up on our team, or to place defense down on the enemy team as well. So I have placed a list together with few champions just to give you an overview of what type of champion you need in each category. So if we go first regarding legendaries, I have chose Xavier and Netril as poisons, but bear in mind Netril, for example, can do stun on every single enemy as well. As a cleanser and a healer, I have placed Badel or Renaya. Uh, Kaimar as a turn meter control, but it's not really a turn meter control, but he's an amazing legend that can help you over there by resetting the skills basically of all your champions. Regarding stun and control of the waves, I have placed Basilius Ronaus for stun. You have as well Harvest Jack for fear and true fear, and Crypt King Growl for freeze. Regarding defense up, Tyrant and Martyr, and for defense down and weaken, you have Draco as a legendaries as well over there. If we go to the epic category, Altar, he can place 4 poisons as well. It's quite okay as early game. Occult Brawler, bear in mind his negative affinity to the Dragon 20 is green and Dragon it's blue. As a cleanser, you have Doom Priest. He's gonna cleanse basically each turn debuffs and also heal. Muslim Mage, he's gonna clear all the debuffs and also place defense up. Like I said, there are champions that can do multiple roles as well. You have High Cartoon that you can get it from a daily login. You can increase speed as well for your champions. Now regarding wave control, the top tier in my opinion as epic is Miscreated Monster. He will be able to stun everybody and also to place a shield around your champions. Also regarding wave control, you have Seer and Luria. Luria can place freeze. Husk as well can place stun on everybody. So those 4 champions are great if you have them to control your waves. Regarding defense up and defense down, you have Steel Skull who can place defense up, but he can place also poisons. But again, his negative affinity to the Dragon 20, but he can be useful in any of the Dragon dungeons before that. You have also Jarek who can place defense up for your guys, but he's not gonna give anything else almost to this dungeon. You have Tyrell who can place defense down on all the enemies. Now let's go to the rares, basically the champions that are easy to acquire than the rest. As a poisoner, Frozen Banshee and Gravechild Killer. As a cleanser and a healer as well, you can choose Reliquary Tender. She can cleanse everybody, she can heal them, and she can revive as well. You have Apothecary which can heal and also increase the turn meter. You can use Diabolis to increase the turn meter as well. And then as wave control, you can use Marquis for sleep or Greybeard for freeze. But the most common rare that you can use for the waves is Bellower due to his 3 skills that are AoE, basically attacking all enemies. You can place him on a stun set and he can control easily the waves. Now if we can go down to defense up and defense down from rares, we can use Doom Screech, Doom Screech for defense up, and also he can give a 2 meter as well increase. Market can give block debuffs and also defense up. Another champion that you can use it's War Maiden, can give defense down, and you can place her as well like in a stun gear and she can control the waves. Like I said, guys, basically the champions that are in this list can fulfill multiple roles, not just one. Do not go word by word on this with this list. I have also made a free-to-play champion selection, let's say, for dragons. So you can use Kale as your poisoner. You can use Reliquary Tender as a cleanser and a healer. You can use Apothecary for turn meter, Bellower basically for your waves, and War Maiden to give defense down on the waves as well to make the life easier. Now that we had a look at what the dragon can do and also what team we need in order to defeat him, let's have a look at a few dungeons runs as well. Just a quick note regarding the list. You don't need all the specific champions to do all the roles, but they are actually useful and will make your life easier in this dungeon. You can still clear the dungeon without having all those roles in the comp. So let's start by choosing a poisoner. Let's go with Frozen Banshee. Second, we need a cleanser or a healer. Cleanser. Let's go with Reliquary Tender. She can heal as well. 2 meter increase, Apothecary. As you can see, we have 3 rares at the moment. Let's go with someone that can control the waves. What do we have here? We have Miscreated Monster here. And then we need defense up or defense down. We have, let's go with Tyrell. Right, so with this comp, as you can see, there's no legendary in the team as well. We have a speed increase, we have shield from a miscreated monster, and also stun on everybody, as you can see. Actually, he managed to do only 2 stuns. We have poisons from Frozen Banshee. We have decrease defense from Tyrell, and we have, like you can see, heal over time from Reliquary Tender. Again, as you can see, nobody is in any danger. We have still 3 rares and 2 epics in the team, so it's a team that the majority of you will be able to place together. Again, I want to mention this is not going to be a fast run, as my team that is not placed, it doesn't have high-end gear, but as you can see, they have no problem to stay alive and to control the waves. As you can see now, they were all 3 targets stunned. So first wave, it's almost done. Again, the main idea of this dungeon is to have control on the waves in order to deal especially with Hordin. He's gonna do massive damage to your guys, and he can one-shot them as well. So that's why you will need someone to help you control the waves through stun, like Miscreated Monster, or through free for freeze or sleep. Sleep is not recommended, because if any of the enemies under sleep and they will get any hit, they will be automatically awakened, let's say. Freeze instead and stun are recommended for this dungeon and for any other dungeon. This comp basically can be used almost anywhere else. Any dungeon that you're gonna run, you're gonna You want to do the same regarding the waves. You want to control them, and you want to use defense in order to do more damage on the targets in order to take them down faster. We're almost at the dragon, just two more enemies. As you could see, we did not had any problems with the waves. All our guys are still alive. We had even Tyrell placing decreased attack as well debuff. We are at the dragon fight, and like I mentioned, this is the hidden skill from him. If we take all the purple color down basically as a damage until he takes a turn meter, which we didn't. Everybody got stunned, and usually will follow his attack where he's placing poison and weaken, but that's no issue for us as we have really good tender here, and she's gonna cleanse all the debuffs. Also, we had the shield from his created monster. As you can see, everybody's already healed. We're starting to have the poisons on the dragon, which will help us taking him down faster. Again, these are champions that are easy to obtain, and I think the majority of you already have them, even if we're talking about Reliquid Tender as a Void champion. She's one of the champions that drops quite frequent in from the Void shards. Again, we have cleanse on everybody, and the dragon will be down soon. If you're new to the game or wanna progress, basically team in this composition will help you from level 1 dragon until level 20. It doesn't matter the affinity, they will get it through until the end. So we're done in 5 minutes and 9 seconds. So we're gonna sell this. Let's try another team. So let's change really quick tender for my favorite in this dungeon, Muslim Mage. And let's place Draco as a poisoner. So we have poison, decreased defense, we got Tyrell, we can take him out actually, because we already have decreased defense from Draco. We have cleanse and increase defense, we have shield and stun, we have speed, and what else we need? We have heals as well from them too. As you can see, we have 4 champions and we're taking care of all the slots. So let's go with Seer, for example. Right, so like I said, first 4 champions basically cover everything that we need. A small exception is basically we don't have a reviver. But again, this team will do exactly the same thing. We'll stun everybody, and as you can see, Seer is basically killing the waves. We have poisons again, weakening, stuns everywhere. She's getting extra turn, as you can see. Decrease up, and also block debuffs, and kaboom, everything is dead. So we are at the dragon in 46 seconds. Let's see how fast we can take him down as well. So we got Draco to place poisons take basically his life down faster. But we also have Seer to do damage to the dragon as well. This is one of the best comps out there. Like you can see, all the debuffs on the dragon are cleansed from mostly a mage. I will show you my favorite one as well after this run. It's a bit faster than this, it's around 1 minute, but again, my comp requires specific champions. So the dragon is down in 1 minute 41. Right, last comp that I want to show you guys regarding dragon. So let's go with full nuke. Decrease defense, like I said, and damage. We have Draco for poison and decreased defense on the enemies. We need someone to control the turn meter. Basically, set the school the turns, and also arbiter to increase the speed and heal as well. So even in this composition that I'm showing you guys at the moment, you have all the tasks that you require basically to accomplish this dungeon. You have poison, you have heal, speed increase, you have defense up, and sorry, you don't have defense up, you have defense down as well, and you have sleep from Kaimar for any issues regarding waves. So we are at 30 seconds to the dragon. So again guys, doesn't matter which champion you're gonna choose, but make sure you have plenty of HP. And regarding defense, I think for dragon 20, if you have 1.5 thousand defense, it should be enough. Life around 35,000 again should be sufficient. Regarding accuracy, to land poisons and debuffs, you'll need a minimum of 180 in my opinion. So our royal guards unfortunately died, um, but this run is over. And again, hope you guys learn something from this video. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and comment and like down below. See you guys next time.